love you, Philadelphia. I love y'all for accepting me and let me be me, let me make my mistakes, let me be human, let me learn from them. Just embracing me and making this my home forever.
How does it feel? How does it feel to get your number retired as a 76er?
It's a great feeling. Basically, hasn't set in yet, but I'm pretty sure it will. But it was the best, man. I mean, other than being drafted, that was the greatest moment in my career.
Do you think that you went out the right way?
I don't think so, because I think the right way would have been to go out as a Sixer. But, I mean, you live and you learn, man. I went through a bunch of ups and downs in my life, and I think I'll continue to. But, you know, going through the things I've been through in my life just makes me that much stronger and help me deal with anything I have to be faced with now.
Is any player here that you, in this league now, do you wish that you could play against?
Kyrie Irving, man.
Kyrie Irving? Ooh. He can go.
He got it on the string. And Steph Curry.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because Steph Curry's game is so different because you would never, ever expect somebody that can shoot that well to be able to handle like he does. So you can't give him an inch. But if you get up on him, he can go by you too. So you got the whole package.
I brought it all afloat about the practice stuff.
Yeah.
Let everybody know what you really was talking about.
I had just left a meeting with Coach Brown and Billy King. They assured me that a trade wasn't gonna happen. So in my mind, I'm thinking once we get to the arena and we do the press conference, all we're gonna discuss is the fact that I'm not leaving, that I'm staying.
Right.
But all of the questions were coming, practice. Everything was about practice.
Right.
And I didn't handle it the right way. I wish I could do it all over again, but I can't. We had just lost.
Right.
You know what I mean? We put out the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I'm thinking it's a good press conference to where as I'm coming in, I'm letting the fans know that I'm not going anywhere. And they kept asking me about practice and I lost it.
Who was the toughest player that you ever played against?
I don't know. The only thing I think of is Kevin Johnson. Like, I mean, it was a situation like coming out of college, I never knew about getting destroyed by nobody. Right. I was always the one on the other end of that, destroying somebody else.
Right.
And I could remember he had gave me 36, 9, and 9. That was the first time somebody told me up like that. Mm-hmm. And I was in the locker room and I was actually crying. And Maurice Cheek was assistant coach then. And he walked up to me and said, Alan, don't worry about it. You know, one day you'll get somebody 36, 9, and 9.
And that started happening a lot.
Yeah, that started happening a lot.
Yeah. Now I want you to tell people who really Allen Iverson is so we can get this out here and get people to stop this, what you about and why you this way.
I was feeling like people were not understanding me or I was misunderstood because, you know, I didn't conform. I don't dress like this. Or, you know, I don't wear my hair like that. You know what I mean? And I changed the culture of the game, and it was basically like I had a do not enter sign on my chest. You know what I mean? And people wasn't used to that. They didn't know how to handle it. You know what I mean? And a negative Allen Iverson story is a great story. People are gonna tune in and you'll see what's going on. You put my face on the front of a newspaper, you know, with something negative going on, people gonna buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I know that and I understand that, but I had to learn how. I mean, I'm in a good space right now, man. I feel good about who I am and what I got going on, and you know, I'm just happy, man. It was a long ride and I enjoyed it.